So the Walmart Collector Con reveals came and went, and most of it was stuff that we already kind of knew. Like I said, the past couple of days, a whole bunch of stuff leaked out. Now, there is little things here and there that I'll want to get into deeper when it comes to the Beast Wars reissues and all that stuff. Some of it I kind of already touched on a little bit on Twitter, but I'll cover that probably later this week. The big discussion here, and I kind of want to give a little bit of a spoiler warning, and it literally is in the name of the product too, but we are going to be discussing some stuff that might be spoiler related, so if you don't want to be spoiled for the War for Cybertron Kingdom TV series moving forward, probably avoid this video. But let's talk about Walmart and Hasbro Pulse revealing and putting up the pre-order for the War for Cybertron series-inspired Leader Class spoiler pack. This is the one that's going to be aimed towards the Kingdom Chapter 3 Netflix series. Let's do that. So, all we pretty much know on face value, based on the website, is we got a name, we got a blurb of information, a pre-order date, and a pre-order price with images of the box. Now, the name, like I said, War for Cybertron series-inspired Leader Class spoiler pack. We have a price of $59.99. We have a ship-out date. Pre-orders start now, but the ship-out date will be 2021 of July 15th, so just a little bit before the series debuts. And we got a look at the box from multiple angles. The front, the side, the back. It's according to the description here, a Cybertronian ammo box that has been overtaken by the moss and organicness of Earth from prehistoric Earth. You can see some energon glowing through it, and that's pretty much it. It's a spoiler inside. There's not much really to take apart from that. But when you go into the deeper information of the description here, we start to make sense of things, and I'm also going to overlay it with what has been rumored and leaked out from different sources. So first we'll go through what Hasbro pretty much says here. You know, the beastified battlefield inspired by scenes of Transformers War for Cybertron series. It says here a Leader Class 7-inch scale figure. Keep in mind with that one first, put that aside. 7-inch scale figure, and with 47 decos, so it's obviously going to be painted up like crazy, given a very unique paint scheme. And it says here that this 7-inch scale figure is a 17 steps transformation. So we're going to start with that piece first. So there's no leader classes that we've had from Siege or Earthrise up to this point that are 7-inch figures that are 17 steps of transformation. Nothing. And including even what we have in Kingdom right now with the repack of Optimus. We don't know the Galvatron yet, and that of the Beast Wars Megatron. But there's probably going to be something a little different here, and it goes into the fact that Leader Class is being used as a price point and not a representation of scale or choice of figure. And that's because of the second part of this, and we're going to come back to this Leader Class 17 step 7-inch figure right after we address this thing. The included fossilizer figure breaks apart into bone weapons and armor for the figure. Comes with 6 accessories inspired by the events of the show. I'll get into that last part after. So, fossilizer that breaks apart. Now, historically up to this point, our spoiler boxes have been a Leader Class with a Battle Master. Leader Class big figure, Battle Master small little accessory. Whether it be Ultra Magnus with a small little rung that turns into like a clear pink kind of thingamabobby, or that of a Nemesis Prime with his Battle Master accessory. Now we have something that has a fossilizer, which is historically a deluxe class. Fossilizers also come in core class, but they don't break apart to make bone weapons and armor. So this then leads now to what we know of that purple Paleotrex or Paleotrex, however you want to pronounce it. So it probably leads into what's going on here. With the glowing energon piercing through the box here, it's probably that purple dinosaur. So that means we have a deluxe in there. Now, if there's a deluxe in there, that means there has to be a modulation of price point. It can't still be $59.99 if it's a deluxe with a Leader Class. So let's go back to that 7-inch figure that has 17 steps transformation. And you know what it is out of pretty much the lineup of Siege and Earthrise? It's Megatron. specifically Earthrise Megatron. Earthrise Megatron is 7 inches. I actually measured him. I went and measured mine. People always ask me on my stream, why do you have measuring tape on your desk? Because I measure my Transformers, among other things. But anyways, and then we have the 17-step transformation leads to that. An extra layer to that also, when you really think about it, is that you have the clear Energon mace that the purple dinosaur, if you will, could turn into. We could call him Paleotrex or whatever, but we don't know what his name is with this version, so we'll just call him Purple Dino. The Energon mace that his head could make that's now clear would be a really good mimic of Megatron's Energon mace that he has from his wrist from the Sherman Dam battle, and it even kind of adds as a parallel to the fact that there's the War for Cybertron Netflix 3-pack with Optimus that we have that has the yellow axe using the Terra Drexodon, I think it was called, the Battle Master that turns into a yellow axe for him. So you could have that battle there of the two. Added to the fact that this is a spoiler pack kind of thing, and historically these spoiler packs have always been a little blurb in the show, we're probably going to have a scene where they see into the future and they see themselves fighting on the Sherman Dam, and you're going to have that Energon mace / Energon axe kind of battle on the dam. It'll be for a split second, but that'll be the representation for that, and it'll be a very Generation 1 inspired Megatron here, although of course the Earthrise version, which is about as Earthrise as it gets. That's what I think. What again, of course, a very Generation 1 inspired color scheme. That's probably the colors they're going to go with that mold. Maybe even some remolding on top of that. Maybe a slight little remolding stuff. But otherwise, that's what I think they'll go with. So they mention here 2 figures. So we probably got that Earthrise Megatron, the Purple Dinosaur, 6 accessories. This is another thing they mention here. 6 accessories inspired by the events of the show. Who knows what that could be? That could be yet a golden disc, all kinds of little stuff, maybe some pre-existing accessories, like the accessory packs we got with the Centurion drone from the Hasbro Pulse. Who knows what they're going to go with that, but 6 accessories, could be even effects pieces, who knows. Instructions and compound. Now people are going, well, what is compound? Well, if you actually read even deeper into what Hasbro wrote here, it says that this product contains wheat. So if anyone remembers the old Siege spoiler pack, and it came with the Play-Doh, the compound, the black Play-Doh, that contains wheat, and that's what it's made out of. So if it says here this product contains wheat, that's probably what that compound is. It's more of that Play-Doh that was included last time. Maybe it'll be actually pink this time to represent Energon or something. Who knows? Or maybe some raw Energon will be like a light blue or something. But that's also going to be included in here according to this readout. So it's very fascinating. The rest of it is pretty much explaining the packaging. Awesome packaging design to look like a battered and worn ammo box made from its way from the trenches of the war on Cybertron. Moss-covered jungle on Earth, tangled in vines, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I think really is going on here. I think we got a Earthrise Megatron mold, the Voyager scale, given a crazy deco to really be super, super Generation 1 accurate, probably given it even more so crazy deco, which says here the 47 decos for a battle-worn detail, so they're probably going to go for some really crazy look with that. We have, again, the Purple Dinosaur that's going to give him the Energon Mace look. We're going to have the little Play-Doh that's included, maybe in an Energon color, instead of it just being black like last time, to represent the death of Ultra Magnus, I guess. Or mech fluid pouring out of him, getting killed. Who knows what that was really trying to represent at the end of it all. And yeah, that's what I think it is. So again, pre-orders are up right now, $59.99. And hopefully it's not sold out as of this recording. And it's expected to ship out on June 15th. So, just a month away and a couple of days from the debut of the Netflix series. So check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. It's also going to be a Walmart exclusive too later on. Quantity is limited, like they always say. Let me know what you think. This is what I think it is. This is based off of using previous logic, all the different measurements, price points, rumors, what we've seen, what we haven't seen, and just looking at, again, everything with this podcast is educated assumptions, and 9 times out of 10 it works out. You know, I love looking back at some of the old segments and people going like, oh, wow, yeah, that was pretty spot on. And I don't want to just, and I know people. So at the end of the day, check this out. Let me know what you think. And hopefully it doesn't sell out when this is all said and done.